Good morning. It is now approximately 1:37, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I have chemo in the morning. I really need to get some rest, but I'm really excited. I know I need to blog. I just wanted to, again, thank everybody for the continued support and prayers, because guess what? The prayers are working. I wanted to read a couple things from my, I have the CT report. I know everyone got the Facebook post, but I told you that my tumors are shrinking, but they are absolutely shrinking, and one is no longer there. It says a previously seen soft tissue mass between the left pectoralis major and minor muscle superior to the left breast implant is no longer identified, which means it's no longer there. The one that was right here, like I told you guys, I can't feel it. They can't see it on the scans anymore. It's gone. There's several nodes that have decreased. I'll read you just a couple. One says, there is my left axillary node have decreased in size. It now measures at 1.5 centimeters times 1.4, and previously was at 3.5 centimeters times 2.8. There's another one that now measures at 0.5 times 0.3, and it previously measured at 2.3 times 1.3. Okay, there's one that now measures at 1.2 times 0.9, which was at 1.1 times 0.9. So these nodes are decreasing, and there is no suspicious osteolytic and osteoblastic osseous lesions are identified. Abdomen, pelvis, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, spleen, adrenal glands, kidneys are all normal. Thank you, Jesus. As my sister says, I'm a living, walking miracle. And what I want to point out is this is round 4 of the chemo. I said, if you can remember, this is the report, so you guys don't think I'm crazy. See the report? I know it's kind of hard to look at, but I'm going to try to put the camera on the report. This is ridiculous, if you can see it. Okay, try to read that there. Okay, so we know that is the actual report. I said that after my third chemo, I was going to get a CT scan. And if the results were not to my liking, where the tumors have multiplied or increased or spread at other places, I was going to stop my chemo. Well, I'm doing chemo tomorrow, so the CT scans were great. I'm continuing chemo. Now, I did have some hard questions from my doctor that I want to report to everyone, so we can all understand this. And my sister pointed out to me this. I'm blessed. I am incredibly blessed because I have churches, my own church, my own pastor, and his wife praying for me all the time, and just really making it known that I'm in their prayers, I'm in their thoughts, and announcing it and talking about it in front of the church Sunday. That is awesome. My sister church, I go there, they pray for me, awesome. My other sister's church that lives in Kansas City, people are praying for me all over the state, all over the world, all over Illinois, Missouri, Kansas City. You name it. I've got people, because Facebook is big, and I know that a lot of friends from college that I post a lot of my stuff on. So I have a big support system, and I am so incredibly blessed that I have that support system. And that, plus the clinical trial, which is the Veliprib, starts with a V, I think I'm pronouncing it correct, combined with my chemo, are shrinking these tumors, which is buying me more time here. I had some hard questions for my doctor. I asked my doctor, unfortunately, my cancer is treatable, but it's not curable. So according to the doctor, the chemo will eventually stop working, and the cancer will spread, and it will be my demise. It will be my demise. That's what the doctor said on Tuesday when I went and saw her, May 27th. I asked her about prognosis questions, which is really uncomfortable for the doctor, but she has to answer them in a way that a doctor would answer them. And she told me, without chemo, I had months to live. With chemo, I have months to years. We don't know how many years. She cannot put a number on the years. But I don't want to put a timestamp on me. There's no timestamp on me. I'm letting God, you know, figure out that part. I'm just going to enjoy my life, enjoy the time I've had with my family. I have to admit, I blogged before this blog, but I deleted it because it was so incredibly sad. And just everybody's always like, oh my God, your blogs are so sad, blah, 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 blah. I deleted it. So I try to be positive to everyone else. But sometimes I am sad. Sometimes I will go ahead and just blog what's on my mind. It was the morning after I dropped my daughter off, and I'm usually a mess, an emotional mess when I drop her off because it hurts like a knife, and I hate it to the 100,000th power. I would just have to say that I'm just so grateful for my family, for my aunts Candy and Lynn and Lisa and Herlin and Sheila, and my aunt Sandra and my cousin Frida, who sends me a card almost every couple of weeks with a little piece of money in it every week. So thank you, Alfreda, because it's always right on time. She sends me a card and she says, and it's just, something, whatever she can afford. And she says, if I was rich, she always says, if I were rich, you would be rich. And the cards are always so beautiful, and they're always right on time, and they're constant. And I can't be thankful enough for that. I'm just so thankful for my sister Gina, for who took care of me that last time, who's allowed me to live in her house and have my son here, my daughter here anytime, and I just have so many people to be thankful for. I'm thankful for my father, who is he's off dialysis, thank you, Jesus. And I'm thankful for my sisters Tina and my sister Tanya. Tina, even though she lives in Kansas City, she's always constantly sending me text messages and calling me on the phone and mailing me cards and sending me things in the mail. And Tanya's always there when I need her for a ride, if I ask her to pick me up from the doctor or drop Moses off or do something for me. She's always there. And my cousin Corey, who's going with me to chemo tomorrow, my cousins are always there for me. My Aunt Lisa, my Aunt Herlin, my Aunt Sheila, everybody, my cousin Chiffon, everybody is just there for me, and I'm so blessed. My friends in Chicago call me all the time to check on me, and I'm just blessed. I still have a little bit of a cold. The doctor says it's probably a virus because it lasted so long. I'm on some antibiotics now. My white cells were up to 1,800, which is really good, so I'm good on that. I'm just blessed, and I thank you, and I thank God. I thank God for my son and my daughter, who continue to be strong, sometimes when it's hard. And I know they are, and I don't want to cry. I'm happy and sad at the same time, if that makes sense. I'm happy because, I'm a miracle. My stuff is shrinking, but I'm sad because I have cancer, and I don't have any hair, and my life is never gonna not have cancer. I'm gonna have to deal with this situation. And it saddens me that I just gonna have to, for the rest of my life, however long that will be, I'm gonna be fighting this cancer. But I have so much support to help me in this fight that I don't mind it at all. Oh, I forgot to mention I was able to see my brother, and I love him too, and his wife and his family. It's just sad. No one should have to go through cancer, but whatever, I'm going through it, and I'm gonna get through it. So I don't feel too well, and it's getting late, and I got chemo in the morning. I just wanted to say thanks so much again. I love everybody. I love you all for everything. And let's get ready for this round 4 and shrink the rest of these tumors, because there's some of tumors that I will have to say I do have some tumors that did not change in size, but we're not going to worry about that. But there are a couple of them that did not change, and I have tumors in my neck is where they're at. I have what they call nodes, I guess, or lymph nodes here, and some areas in my neck that are cancerous. that are still there, but they're small. But whatever. And the bones, we did not do a PET scan. So my doctor says because the other tumors are shrinking, that most likely the bones are shrinking. But I will get a PET scan. After 3 more rounds of chemo, I'll get another CT scan and then a PET scan. And then we can see what's going on with my bones. But she did say that most likely that everything was shrinking with the bones as well. Because remember, I have a lesion in my left leg and some lesions on my rib cage, and on my lower back, which is kind of a lot. Think about it, man. Let's not think about it. Let's just think about a healing. I love you guys. It's getting late. I'll see you till next time. I promise I'm going to try to blog more. But here's the thing. Let me tell you why I don't blog as often. Because it's not that I'm always sad. And I'm not. I'm not sad. But what I want to blog about is real stuff. And it's sad. Not that I'm sad, but the stuff that I blog about is sad. And I'm more afraid that you guys are going to be sad. And I don't want to make everybody else sad. But you know what? I'm just going to start blogging what's ever on my mind and my heart. I'm going to do it. Excuse me, I'm still getting over this cold. Thank you guys, and I will see you soon. I love you. Bye.